Alright, hello everyone. Again, I am back. 2 in a day, I know, so many videos. Really, y'all are gonna hear about all this, but really I'm just behind, so I'm trying to post a whole bunch of videos to catch up. Welcome to another Candid Coco post. It's been a little while, I guess a month. I'm a little late on posting this one too. I wanted to go ahead and post the Fuck It Up article first. So that article and that video just came out. If y'all are keeping up with the social media, if you're seeing this video, then you will see the Fuck It Up article and post right underneath this because they're both coming out today. But regardless, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, then welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. I said this in the last one, but thank you so much for your support. Y'all really keep me going. This video, or the string of videos, I guess, Candid Coco videos, are where I talk about, updates on the movement, updates on the human experiment, which, if y'all don't know, is me, how everything's going, and, just what's new in the world of following my dreams, right? So this is kind of what's been going on. This is just, I guess a recap of the month before. So this one is going to be for the month of March, and, a lot of things have been going on, I'll just say. Some of y'all know I was just in Austin again. I actually didn't post about it because I was so busy. I ended up going to Austin to visit so that I could help out my old job, and I worked for a weekend. I really needed the money. If y'all been keeping up with these videos, then I haven't had the best of luck with starting my dreams. Definitely not really making money yet. So, a good amount of cash made from bartending in Austin over that weekend was necessary. And it was really great to see all my old friends, all the people that I love so much, so that was awesome. Definitely kept me super busy, so that's another reason why I'm still kind of catching up, but I was late before March because of all the Mercury retrograde stuff in February. I will be going to Austin again next week, a week from today. I'm filming this on Wednesday, I'll post it on Thursday. But on Wednesday of next week, I will be going back to Texas. I'll actually be in 3 different cities. I'm going to Austin to interview a couple people for the website, some dreamers. I can't wait to tell you all their stories. I'm also going to San Antonio to do another interview and to visit my dad again, of course, the most wonderful man in the world. And then right after San Antonio, I'm going to a music festival, so I'm super excited about that. I know I say I'm super excited about everything, but I am. I'm just always excited. So that's what's been going on. I have been catching up. I have so much stuff coming, you guys, and I'm so excited. This last week has been, if I'm being honest, kind of weird, The last article that I posted today, just now, or video, if you prefer videos, we have both. This one was about fucking it up. It's called Fuck It Up, Mastering the Art of Failing Forward, and I think it's really interesting, if y'all been keeping up with me, then Dream Awake, this whole movement, this whole experiment is to prove the existence of the law of attraction and how energy is real and how manifestation is possible. And I am the experiment. I am putting everything I've learned to the test, and I am doing my absolute damnedest to manifest my dreams in my life. And y'all wonderful, most amazing people, supporters, dreamers as well, get to hang out with me and watch it, hopefully, as it happens. So I know it's definitely a trial and error process. It's a learning curve, and that's what this article is about. Fucking it up is not to be feared. Your fears are not to be feared, and that's what this whole article is about. If y'all get a chance, please go check that out. I like the video, sure, but y'all know me and y'all know my history. I'm a way better writer than I am a talker, and I can talk a lot, but I get to the point better, I feel like, when I'm writing. So if y'all are readers, please go check out that article. I think this is the best one I've written. And yeah, I'm proud of my writing abilities, I'll say, but this is definitely the one I'm most proud of. So let me know what you think if you go and check that out. And I do say that there is an announcement in the video only and not in the post. And the announcement, if y'all just watch the video, is that I'm going to be announcing Fuck It Up Fridays. And that's basically every Friday I am going to announce to the world all of my failures. And this goes back to the idea from the article that, failures are to be celebrated. The real failure is not trying. And there's this famous woman, she was the first female billionaire in the world, and there's this video where they talk about, you know, how do you think that your life was different that contributed to your success? And she talks about how her dad was an entrepreneur and how he encouraged her and her brother, the whole family, every week when they sat down at dinner to talk about their failures and, you know, what they tried at that didn't work out and how they, you know, fell flat on their face. And at the end of that, he would ask them, he would say, high five, congratulations, you know, everybody would cheer, all of this positive reinforcement. And then he would ask them, what did you learn from the experiments, or from the, I guess it's an experiment too, but what did you learn from the experience, goodness. And he would ask them, you know, what are the positive takeaways? And maybe they met a friend at tryouts that they failed, or whatever it is, you know, something good always seems to happen out of every single thing that they try and quote unquote fail at. And that's what I want to promote here at Dream Awake. I've had this idea for years. I'm so happy that month 4 of Dream Awake finally came, which is this last month. Now that I've announced Fuck It Up, the article, I can start doing Fuck It Up Fridays, and this is where I'm going to be, again, telling you guys how I failed every week. I'm going to tell y'all all the trials and tribulations. That's where the ideas for Dream Awake even came from in the first place, was, you know, I saw that article and I liked the fact that she talks about failure and how it happens and how it's a necessary step and how no one can avoid it. And if you avoid it, that's just you not trying, and that's the real failure. And so I want to, on Dream Awake, this is why I do all of my Candid Coco videos, is I want to show people that, like, it's not a glamorous process if you come at it in a fearful way. You know, it's not scary. But yes, you are going to fail. You can't avoid failure at all costs, because if you avoid failure at all costs, then you avoid freedom and winning at all costs, because you can't have the reward without the risk. And that's where all of this comes from. So every Friday, I'm going to tell you all these things I failed at, and I encourage you guys to send me your failures. I can't wait for this. This is going to be so fun. Talk about, you know, you talk to your crush and they shot you down or ghosted you, or, you know, start a business and tell me how you didn't make any money your first week, because none of us do. and I'll congratulate you. And I'm so excited to have y'all send me these so that I can give y'all this positive reinforcement, this praise and this encouragement and congratulations and cyber high fives for going after your dreams and for not being afraid. The most powerful quality anybody could have is action and belief in themselves, and it's so absent in society, and I hope that this cultivates a little out there. So I'm really excited to see y'all fail. I can't wait. That's all I'll talk about it for now. If y'all want to talk about it more, please let me know. I can talk about this forever. But as far as updates go, let's see. Like I said, this last week was super weird, and this is kind of what I was getting into. I get on tangents about having Fuck It Up as this month. Is what I've noticed since I started Dream Awake is everything that I had planned ahead of time. Like I had all of my topics for each month planned ahead of time, for 6 months at least. Now that I've been doing this for a while, I have a little bit longer than 6 months, but I think it's interesting that I was building this website for 5 years, and all of Dream Awake is about vibrations and energy and how it affects our life, and how, I mean, people are going to think I'm crazy for saying this, I'm sure, but how you live in a matrix and how your thoughts affect your physical reality, and the things that you encounter every day are a result of the thoughts that you have in your brain every day of your life. Now, I feel like that has not been proven more obviously than since I started Dream Awake, because every single topic of every single month that I thought I had figured out, right? I mean, I wouldn't have planned these topics 5 years ago, way before I even opened the website, if I didn't think I could talk about it already, right? So fast forward, I start this website, I launch it and make it public to the world in November, 11/11/2020. And every topic that I've talked about every month since, it's like I was learning that lesson all over again. And it's because I took all that information that I had saved, whatever I had written, whatever I had like pinned or whatever for that topic of that month, and every month right before I post it, I go through everything again, I rewrite the article, I edit the article, and then I record the video so that it's like fresh and new, right? And so I'm not forgetting anything, because I tend to think of things later on. And it's been so interesting because, like, a perfect example, the first month was stuck in a rut. that was the topic, which is basically, you know, when you feel like, what the fuck? Like, what's happening in life? Nothing is going your way. Everything's going wrong. You're in a funk. You're not motivated. You don't know what to do next. You feel lost at sea, right? That was the name of the painting for that month, Lost at Sea. And it wasn't just lost at sea, like in the ocean or a body of water. It was lost at sea with your eyes. Lost at what your life looks like right now. You're stuck in your hologram and you can't see how things are going to get better. You don't know how you would even go about starting to make your life better. That's stuck in a rut, right? So I thought it was interesting how that month, that's how I felt. It was so crazy. And I thought I was good. Like, I thought I had everything. I was so excited because I was opening the website, and after 5 years, you guys, I have been waiting for this forever. Like, you don't understand the amount of work that I put in just to get the site launched. And I was like flying high on cloud 50, you know, and just so thankful and so happy. And then all of a sudden I start writing this first article and I'm all of a sudden in a funk, and it's like I'm learning how to get out of my rut that I'm stuck in all over again. And I'm like, I thought I was past this, you know, and it's because I was focusing on that, right? The next month, the inner compass, and that's all about, you know, being passionate about the things that are already inside of you, right? You have a compass inside of you. Everybody's north is somewhere different. We all know where we should go, what we should do, what we're passionate about, what we care about, what we're talented at, what we're gifted at, what we're meant to do. We don't necessarily know the details, but we know the vibrations, we know the feelings that come up whenever we think about something that inspires us, right? And we are inspired about different things for a reason. We're all meant to do something differently. We all have that inner compass. That month, I was very, very, very inspired. And I was so just like emotionally in love with what I'm doing, right? The third month was the mythical, magical moment, and I had a mountain of work because I talk about how January, February was Mercury retrograde and how everything was going wrong, right? I was making videos, they wouldn't post. I was recording videos, wouldn't record audio. I did it like 4 times, still didn't work. Tried to do these interviews, didn't work. Had to fly away from Colorado just so I could go get the interview that wasn't recording audio. Just like shit is going wrong, okay? And it was basically like I had built up so much work that by the time I got to the month about the mythical magical moment, which is basically just do it. It's all about not hesitating and how there's never a perfect moment to do whatever it is that excites you, whatever makes you passionate and emotional and inspired. There's never the right moment. It's never the right time. If you say, I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'm going to do it later, it's never going to happen. Tomorrow never comes. And it was interesting that that month I had so much work to do. And I remember thinking like, ugh, I don't want to do it because it's like so much, right? And like, fuck, like I don't know if I can, like, I'm gonna start later, I'm gonna start tomorrow, like it's just a lot, and just like a daunting thought of like everything I had to do. And then I remember I had this moment where I was like, literally this month is about the mythical magical moment and how it's never gonna come and how I'm never gonna feel comfortable, I'm never gonna feel right, I'm never gonna feel ready to just fucking do it, right? And so I just did it, right? I just started doing it and feel like it. It's like working out and like starting a new exercise regimen or like a diet or something. And you're just, or like cleaning your house. There's never a right moment. You just gotta start and then it's done, right? And that's what that was about. And I did it. And now it's interesting that this month was about fucking shit up. And God, have I not been doing that this month? This last week, especially, I knew I was writing the article, I knew I was posting the article, and it seemed like I could never quite get there. And it was like I was worried that I wouldn't do this topic justice. And if we're being honest, I just recorded the video, I'm gonna post it tomorrow, and like I like the video, I love the article, I think, again, it's the best article I've written, but I also am always thinking that I could add this, I could say this, but I forgot to talk about this, but what about this, or did that make sense, or did I talk about this enough, or did I talk about this too much, or, you know, any of it, is it right? And in the last video, this last one that I'm talking about, I talk about how the fact that I'm reading, you know, many different courses and things, and a lot of places they tell you, you know, done is better than perfect. And that's where I had to do it. You know, it's okay if it's not perfect. It's okay if you're not doing it right. It's okay if you fuck it up. You just gotta fail forward. And that's what this month is about. And it's interesting that that's what I'm doing in my life right now. I waited way too long to post this video because I didn't think it was perfect, and then, you know, today I just recorded it and I'm like, you know what? I just got to do it, right? Fuck it. and it doesn't matter if it's messed up. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. I'm still getting the big points out, and done is better than perfect again. And this is just where I'm at. I hope y'all like it, and I hope y'all get something from it. But this is just part of failing forward. You know, maybe one day I'll add to it. Can't write anything off. So this is where we're at. Let's see. I have a new painting coming out. That's another failure I'd like to talk about. So y'all know, if you've been keeping up with my Candid Coco videos, that I was being subjected to scammers when I was doing my auctions through eBay. A lot of people were trying to get money from me instead of pay me and try to get my painting. It was extremely discouraging. I talk about in many of my videos, especially this last one, that I've been selling art since I was 11, more than half my life, and I've never once had an issue selling artwork. Ever. I've had people fight over it. I've never been like, oh, I have this stuff and it's not selling. That's never happened to me before. And now that I'm doing it on the internet, which you would think, since the internet is available to, like, you know, everyone, that it would be easier for me to sell my artwork, but that hasn't been the case. So I'm just failing forward, trying to figure everything out. The last month I have figured out how to do the auctions. Those have been posted recently. All the paintings that I've done since I've opened DreamAwake are all back up for auction. I don't believe anybody has bid for them yet. I could be wrong. I gotta check that right now. It might have happened today. But, you know, those are all available. So if y'all go to the artistry section of the website, or if you click on auction, you'll be able to see all of those. And I'm gonna be having a new one posted maybe this week or next. I said in the last video I'm gonna under promise, over deliver from now on. So soon, just expect that soon. I say this about everything, but I'm super excited about it, and it's really cool. It's probably gonna be my favorite one I've made so far. Sneak peek, I'm lighting a bunch of shit on fire, so that's fun. You know, I'm a pyro, so I like to play with fire. That will be fun. It's called From Ashes. That's coming soon. Next week is a big week for DreamAwake. I am going to be rolling out the new products I was talking about in the last video. I know I said that I would get it out soon in the last video, but if you've been listening to this video, then you know I've been kind of behind and just like in a weird funk, and so, you know, that's been put on the back burner. I do not want to roll out just a couple products. I want to do like my whole rollout all together, and I just set up Instagram stores, so whenever I roll out my new products, they will all be available on Instagram as well as Facebook and Pinterest as well. I'm pretty sure you can buy them through Pinterest also, but I'm not 100% on that. That plugin is a little confusing. So if y'all see it available on Pinterest, let me know. I'm trying to figure that out before y'all tell me. Oh, we're just failing forward here, figuring it out as we go. What else? Let's see. I said I was going out of town next week, interviewing a lot of people. I'm gonna have some new interviews coming up next week and the week after. Some of the people from Austin and San Antonio, a singer, a writer. This is gonna be really cool. So can't wait for that. Let's see. This has definitely been a learning curve. I know I've been kind of talking about this through the video, but I make no claims to be perfect in DreamAwake. I talk about in my very first video, in the birth of an experiment, when I talk about just me, my background, why I'm doing this, what I'm doing, the whole idea behind this movement and the experiment is, you know, I am not perfect, and I feel like I'm a perfect person for the human experiment because I have no predisposition to success. There's nobody helping me. I have no like person doing all the work behind the curtain, you know. It's all me, and I've never done any of this before. I have no experience. I don't have formal education on any of this stuff. This is just my passion driving everything. My inherent interests and what inspires me, that's keeping me going. My thirst for personal development is fueling all of DreamAwake. You know, I never paid for education on this. You know, I've paid for courses to be better at this, but like I haven't gone to college to like build websites or anything like that, or graphics or anything, but I'm doing all that. And that's a big point I'd like to make for the website and DreamAwake and just the whole movement is, I don't care if you have experience. I don't care if nobody's helping you. I don't care if your life is hard. you can do it. You absolutely can. You just have to care. The need has to be there, the desire has to be there, the thirst has to be there. I've talked about before, probably in the Inner Compass, a book called Simon Sinek called Start With Why. He basically talks about you cannot achieve anything of greatness without a burning desire. So what I'm saying in Dream Awake is only pursue those things that you have a burning desire for, and then watch the greatness unfold. It's not that these people who do what you want to do or anything really have like a special talent. It's that they have a special desire. They have a special thirst, passion, need, interest, inspiration that pushes them in the direction of their dreams. This is why so many people get stuck in a life that they don't like, because they're pursuing things that they're not passionate about. They're pursuing things that they don't desire. So they're stuck in this apathetic existence where you don't really get any kind of reward. Anyway, tangents, as usual. But another big thing, talk about courses and things. My burning desire inspired me to get a course on how to start podcasts. So again, super excited. But I've had many people, even since before I started Dream Awake, tell me that I should start a podcast, because if y'all haven't figured this out, I like to go on tangents and talk about things that inspire people. I have a real burning desire to inspire people. And yeah, I guess people notice, and I've had many people, tell me that I should start a podcast, so I took the advice, and I'm starting the course next week on how to launch that. I've done some research into it already, and I have a lot of it set up already. Just trying to learn everything I can learn about it before I go ahead and take the plunge. Y'all can expect podcasts in May. I'm super nervous, but I'm so excited again. I hope y'all like what I have to say. It's gonna be a lot of Dream Awake stuff. Y'all will be hearing a lot more about that whenever it gets closer. And then of course you're gonna be seeing plenty of promotions whenever the time comes. So I hope y'all support me in that. Thank you so much if you do. Really appreciate you guys. Last thing, let's see. I did talk about the new products. Said this in the last Candid Coco video, but when I roll my new products out next week, I am also going to be doing a product giveaway, really just a gift card to the store for people who follow me on social media. I'm not going to give y'all all the details, but it is going to be a competition, so keep an eye out, keep your eyes peeled. I hate that saying so much, it's so creepy, it makes my eyes hurt, but keep your eyes peeled for those promotions. You could possibly win a gift card to buy some swag or some art or prints or whatever it is. So that's coming up soon. What else? Yeah, that's about it, man. I have another article. This last article that I posted today for Fuck It Up was technically for the month of March, was the topic. So y'all will see again another article come up probably next week on how to defeat your greatest enemy. That's another one that I can't wait for. Super stoked. Yeah, expect that soon. That's really it, honestly. Let me know if you're down with Dream Awake, and the best way to do that is by liking, sharing, and subscribing on all my stuff. I really, really, really appreciate when y'all do that, even if it's just a comment letting me know that you appreciate what I have to say, that you see what I see, that what I'm doing out here is helping anybody in any way. I just would really love to know that my dreams mean something to someone other than me. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for liking and sharing and subscribing, all the things. Y'all are really keeping my dream alive, so I really appreciate that. Y'all are why I'm here. So besides that, I think that's all I got for Candid Coco. Yeah, stay dreaming as usual. Love you guys.